I'm chilling, dude. I'm good. Grab your mic.
Body.
Yeah, just wait till the end. I don't need it. I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. I don't want to spend the first 5 minutes of the
Sure
podcast.
looks like shit.
I know. All right. You're right. Quick
You
up
can,
and
you
down.
can cut it B-roll. Fuck it.
Dude, I have.
They haven't counted us in yet.
Yeah. Okay. We're chilling. Can I actually hit that? Yeah, so do they advertise that?
No.
They should. Isn't that a great ad for them?
Oh yeah.
To use the what is that even called?
A lint roller. Not a lint liquor. A lint roller. Audie, you're the cutest cat.
Cutest kitty in all the land. Should we just spend the whole episode just playing with it?
Yeah, he wants the playtime. I don't want to spoil anything, but I got a big present coming for him from Amazon. So I just found out about Amazon. Have you heard about this place?
I used to work there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if I signed anything, if I can talk about it or
Is
not.
that why you look all rainforesty?
Tonight I do?
No, it's
Or in general, I look rainforest.
yeah. You
Like
look
my
like
hair looks like
you
I'd be in
look
a
like
rainforest.
A tribesman from a lost tribe that has technology but doesn't at people or share their location.
You can come here.
The star of the show, huh?
Yeah. What if you just shit all over me? Okay,
Happy to be back.
Show's over.
See ya on episode 29. And then he's just like a head on the wall. Like we're hunters. Like, yep, the last cat had to go.
Sadly, I'm sad to announce that Audie has passed. from
Audie has
natural
passed.
causes.
All right, so you know what's great? I honestly found out about this place called Amazon. If you guys don't know, it's a website, and you pick stuff out, and then it gets to your house pretty fucking quick.
It's a bookstore.
Quicker than a high school drug dealer.
Ow! Hey!
Is it a bookstore?
That's
It
what-
was a bookstore,
That's what
yeah.
they started as.
So, anyways, I didn't get any books, but I got a 3-pack of these bad boys.
Back
And they
scratch,
extend.
You should do a video compilation of you doing that at the improv to audience members.
Oh, that's beep. You
Oh,
well,
Okay.
now they'll know where it's at if I make the video. They'll be like, he's doing this at the improv. But are you saying like comb their hair for them?
no, just scratch their backs like,
Oh.
from far.
I was like, combing their hair is significantly creepier. I could do both.
Do you want me to beep that though?
No,
Okay.
no, you're fine.
Okay.
But yes, dude, I got a 3-pack of these bad boys. You know what I think I'm going to start doing? I'm going to buy stuff from Amazon and then review it and put it online. Has anyone done that yet? Like a review video.
Yeah. People, you should do that with TikTok.
Okay, I don't care what platform it's on.
Dude, let's start doing that instead. Like maybe the podcast we just review shit
Well, I'll tell you what. You want to know what I
and
want
we'll
to
clip it.
I'll tell you what. I got a 3-pack of these bad boys. I don't know what they're called, but they. First of all, let me show you this.
Okay, we got to know the names.
Well, I threw the box out.
Yeah, because we could do one for these. We could do one for the toothpaste.
Here's a bear claw. Yep. I got a bidet.
Oh.
Can't install it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I need tools. Who knew? Anyways,
But you know how to use tools.
I do. I just don't have any here. You know, I have a cat instead. Can't have the tools around the cat. I'll get the appropriate tools and I'll try it and then I'll review it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm not one who's against a bidet. Everybody is like,
Okay, this is an interesting question real quick. This is from one of our fans, actually.
okay,
Should you be able to own a gun if your child is retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
What if the child gets the gun, though?
Well, any child with a gun is retarded. Kids shouldn't have guns unless they know how to use them. But you can't just say, why would the guy that's got a handicapped kid not have the right to defend his shit with a Glock 9 or whatever? What kind of guns? Confetti cannon would be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like more of a risk, like, cause
No, I think I would put that risk on, not to cut you off, but I'd say you can't have guns if your kids pour hot nacho cheese into hot Cheetos bags.
oh, that's the
Yeah.
what's wrong with that?
If your child's eating hot Cheetos, no gun in the house.
Honestly, it should be no gun in the house if your child is on SSRIs or like those kind of drugs.
What are those again?
Like
Nerve blockers?
So okay,
Or like
so
brain stuff?
yeah, so I don't know if like the ADD medicine falls under the SSRIs, but like I think they might. So like Adderall, benzos, maybe.
Well, benzos are dangerous with weapons, yeah. Fall asleep and shoot yourself.
Zoloft. Zoloft is
Zoloft's
definitely an SSRI, an antidepressant.
Okay, that's an antidepressant.
Yeah, yeah.
Have we ever taken one of those?
Should we take one for the podcast and see?
Well, yeah.
Papa Zoe?
Try one. I'd try one.
Let's Papa
Actually,
Zoe.
no.
Well, Papa Zoe smoke some za.
Eat some za.
Eat some za.
Some pizza.
Some za.
Lasagna.
Smoke some za. Eat some za. What's zoo?
Go to the zoo.
Okay, go to the zoo. Zai. And Red Rocks will see Zai and I.
Okay.
Oh.
Zion.
We gotta play this around Zai and I
Alright.
performing.
Yeah. We got to
Okay.
get them back together first.
It'll be the ultimate Z day.
You know, I think that there's benefits of being on all those. What if the people are on those drugs in the right doses and it's working well? So they're just, are they then considered just normal people with guns? Because like this is what I'm
Good
saying.
point.
The Adderall
Good
guy
point.
probably got the cleanest gun. Takes it apart, cleans all the parts, put it back together all the time. So that's a good gun owner.
But he has the fastest draw too.
That's fine.
But if he goes to shoot up a place and he's in a duel with someone who's carrying,
That it's unfair.
yeah, he's got performance enhancers.
Yeah, no, I stand by it, bro. If your babies can eat hot Cheetos,
But here's the thing: like, if you look at all the school shooters, they're
are
all
they all
on.
white? Aren't they all white?
I don't know.
Maybe white kids. Maybe white.
They're
families
mostly white. They're mostly white.
Maybe
but
if you have a white kid, you shouldn't have guns.
No, because there's a lot of white kids.
Yeah, and a lot of school shootings.
Not that many.
A lot every day.
I mean, yeah.
Are they still every day? Wasn't there a time in like 2020 they were like, "There's a school
No.
shooting every day"? Well, I guess it wouldn't have been then.
Well, and then I was also thinking, like, how come summer schools don't get shot up?
I know those are the angry kids. Those are the angriest kids.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Wow. I wonder. That's a good point.
Isn't that an interesting?
Kind of opposite effect there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because like,
It's always the nerds that shoot up the schools.
yeah, it is because they're like uptight and stressed. And
Veronica Summers turned you down, bro. I'm sorry.
Veronica Summers. What are we in high school in 1978? That
Yeah.
sounds like an old name. Sounds like a hot chick.
I
An
came
old
up with a
name.
good hot chick name there, right? That was pretty
hot
good.
chick name. How about this one? Diana Nix.
I just don't know. I feel bad if there's a Diana watching this.
Well,
I haven't met too many pretty Dianas. I'm sorry, Diana.
Princess Diana.
I don't think she's hot.
Me neither, but I think a lot of the 80s. As
Yeah,
a
dude,
kid,
the
I didn't-
80s hot chicks look like men, dude.
Yeah. I wasn't a big fan, but what era does Saved by the Bell take place? Is that 80s?
I don't. Yeah.
Because they had some hot chicks.
Yeah, but dude, they all have froze. It's all like super frizzy
Yeah,
hair. It's
some
like
crazy stuff.
disgusting.
You don't like froze? Like a lady with big hair?
I like
the 80s, like the.
I like Beyonce and Goldmember.
That was a fro, yeah.
I did like, but she's just objectively hot though. Even though she's
That's
a pedo
funny.
that eats babies.
I usually take the opposite stance. I don't like Beyonce, and I think she makes manly sounds. Like stuff like that, yeah. Like I've always thought that people are like, "Oh my god, her singing is so amazing," and it always sounded. If I close my eyes, I can hear a dude.
To the left, to the left.
Well, it's not. It's not that. It's not.
Everything.
It's not in those parts. It's in like the. It's in like the. Like
everything
the
you
real,
own is
the
in
real
a box to
singing
the
parts,
left.
I guess. I don't know. I also have no taste. You know, I've lived this life, and people are like, okay, here's the top 4 best rappers of all time. You got to know Wu-Tang. You got to know all this stuff, and I just don't. And I don't know if I'm really missing out on everything. Like hip-hop, I've missed out on like the whole of hip-hop. And then when I was really into hip-hop for like, I'd say 20 years, I was just in a little pocket of it. And there's never been a thing that introduces new, good, unbiased music to me constantly. So I slowly add new music to my playlist, but I'm never exposed to it.
I could expose you.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can only last, unless it's good and I'm instantly hooked on it, I can only stand 6 songs in a row I don't know that I don't like before I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And just go back to a playlist.
I just picture you in traffic. You look at the person next to you, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry you had to see that.
I got a question. What do you do as an Uber driver when you see a panhandler and you're at the stop with the panhandler?
I mean, if I have a pan, I'll give him a pan.
Oh, hilarious. He's like, I know how to handle one of these. And he does tricks, and then you give him $1.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it all used to make sense.
It was well worth it.
Once we took the pans out of it, they were just beggars.
I'm just like, you sure knows how to handle a pan. That's all you needed.
That's funny. I'll tip you more if you do that with cast iron.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you ignore them? Do you bring it up to your...
This sounds bad, but ever since I got a Tesla, I don't do it. I ignore them. I don't give them anything. Yeah.
Tesla's also made the flip from bad to good to bad or whatever, you know? They used to be
they
were saving the world.
Yeah.
We're the good guys, and now they're all Nazi, crazy, redneck fucks.
My car's making... Whoa.
Well, no, I'm just saying optically. And then...
Optically?
Yeah, they all became Nazi sleds. Everyone was like, they're all fucking... they're all Hitlers driving these Teslas. And then...
That's true.
I think it's kind of coming back. I don't know what the current pulse on Tesla is. But didn't they just invent engines that can go supersonic speeds or something like that?
I didn't hear
I just
about
saw
that.
recent Tesla news.
I mean,
who knows? It's all from the internet.
The only thing I saw is that they're about to start mass producing the Magneto metal helmets.
For what?
Just in case.
Is it like so you're impervious to mind control, or really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, well, I don't know, because
I'll say crazy shit. So you're
That's
right.
Okay.
You're right to fall for that.
All right. Well, Elon Musk is a crazy person because he's like a comic book character in real life. He's the billionaire. He can't really be touched by nobody. He's kind of got the president in his pocket, or does he? Who knows?
Yeah. He's kind of like Dr. Doom, but I hope he's Dr. Boom.
5 booms.
Yeah. Boom.
I honestly feel though like oh, sorry, I'm being stimulated. Is this what happens to a cat? The second you...
Whoa, I was rubbing his head and you were rubbing your head. What does that mean?
We're telepathic. Means I need to get on Amazon and order 2 of them Magneto helmets.
Whoa, one for him, a little one.
Yeah,
Dude, you should make him one. That would be so
cool.
cute.
He would be cool as Magneto. Well, no, come on, I don't want to lose it. What was it? What were we just talking about? Oh, Elon Musk. I think that he's going to now. He's voicing concerns about AI, and I think that's crazy because what I think is he's already done something and fucked up with AI, and he's panicking, and he's trying to warn everybody. He's like the guy in the fucking movie in the beginning of the disaster
But
movie.
he doesn't
want to
tell us too much.
Yeah, he can't let it go, but he's like actively
Guys,
against
we should
it.
focus on this.
Yep. And then I think the world's just going to ignore him. And then I think at one point he's going to be back in favor with the world because it's going to be like COVID. And then everyone's like, wow, the Pfizer's our heroes because they made us the vaccine. But maybe Pfizer released COVID. You know what I mean? He might be the guy that creates the bad AI. We don't find that out until it's taking over the world, and then he's the hero that saves us.
So I saw a conspiracy theory the other day that there's 3 different Elon Musks.
Okay.
There's
Cloned?
Yeah, so there's the Elon Musk that the first Elon Musk is half robot, half human, made by the Nazis. Okay.
All right.
And then he was bad. Okay? But then he was cloned by the good guys. Or no, he was cloned by the bad guys, and then the good guys cloned one of those 2 Elons into a third one that's good. So there's a good one and I think 2 bad ones.
So which one is the one we see?
I
A
think the
mixture
good
of all
one.
3?
I think we've seen all 3. I don't know. That's what I don't
That's
know if
what's
I
interesting.
believe that. Like I'm not. I don't
3.
know
Well,
what to believe.
I also would say when you clone somebody, isn't the clone supposed to have a defect?
Yeah, look.
Yep. I wonder if it's like an allergy thing or.
It's probably a seasonal thing.
Well, maybe I'll get him like a shampoo or something. What we're looking at is my cat. He's like over grooming his arms.
Yeah, if you know what that is, comment in the comment section.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. And I was a pet sitter.
He's
so
like, I'm going to my room to groom.
Yeah, he's like, put me on blast. Well, I changed his diet up. I got him, I don't know, having an indoor cat, and when you actually care about their health, it's like you could be doing something every week for this animal.
Mm-hmm.
But he needs some more action time. He needs fun stuff.
Dude,
I rearranged the furniture so he can run around all crazy, but that's only so much.
Yeah, I mean, we need to invent a game for cats to stimulate them. Like
There's
that's
so many, but which one? What works?
what gets him the most happy?
It's like chasing and hunting this long feather toy.
Okay, and he for some reason he needs a human to conduct it, right?
Well, it seems like when he plays by himself, he grabs stuff, he throws it up, he tosses it around, and mimics what a human would do with it.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah. But who knows?
Oh, you know what would be a fun game that would be interactive for humans and cats? Is to do like a kitty limbo game.
Yeah, because they can really go low.
Yeah, that's what
Kitty
you
limbo.
just made me think of that.
All right. And they like to.
Yeah.
So you could train cats. The people that train dogs to do like the whole thing, do you think that's just what that dog thinks about all day and it loses its life at being a dog?
You think he like looks down upon like non-working dogs?
Or do you think he just looks at them like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like what are
Like
you
rolling in the grass,
Yeah.
playing, chasing moths?
Well,
What
there's
are you doing?
celebrities. There's celebrity dogs.
Do they know that?
Oh yeah, because they see
They
themselves
carry
on
themselves,
TV.
Yeah, that's true. They carry themselves better.
They carry themselves. They have a mission. They They have a purpose in life. You know,
Yeah.
most pets don't have a purpose.
What's my purpose? You spread butter. Oh,
Yeah.
that was from
Dude,
Rick and Morty.
he's freaking me out right now.
He's gonna bite your head.
Really?
Well, no, he's to see kitties smell each other's heads all the time. But whenever he'll smell my head, and then every once in a while, if I'm ignoring him, he'll bite me.
Wait, I'm gonna take a video of that. Hold on.
Amy. Oh. Wow, he did not play along that time.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it again. Ready?
Little son
Three,
of a bitch.
2.
Nope. Wow.
It was perfect that first time.
I know. You can't capture his brilliance. It's hard.
Yeah.
He's good off cam. He just does adorable shit.
I heard it was complete bullshit that Beethoven was deaf. Is that true?
I don't know much about Beethoven, but people that make that kind of music, I think was Beethoven autistic or something?
Maybe not Beethoven, but I do know Stevie Wonder's not blind. I can show you video proof
Of him like high-fiving people.
He basically he's like courtside at a basketball game, and like something crazy happens in the game, and he looks up at the instant replay.
No, I don't believe that because blind people always be looking up.
Okay, there's like another video of him doing something similar too. So
Have you seen what's crazy is like you never really see blind people, and then when you do, you see a ton of them. I don't know if you've had the same experience. You either see one of them in the wild. I saw one of them in the wild over here on like crossing the street, and let me know if I'm a monster for this. I'm sitting at the stoplight ready to take a right. The blind person is to the right of me, so like at the crosswalk ready to cross the street. I let them cross the street, and I'm amazed at I'm like, wow, that stick. They're walking almost directly down the middle of the crosswalk. Everything's perfect. They get across the street, and it's such a busy intersection that I'm like, good for them. But when they get to the other side, it's split weird to go like two different ways, but there's like this weird little median, and they kind of hit this median, and I think they were confused. So then I felt like they got turned around because it seemed like they wanted to go straight, which would have been the safest route. It would have been crossing the busy street and going just straight into the neighborhood on the path that they were on.
mm-hmm.
And
instead they went right.
Instead, they took a right and started going parallel to the busy-ass street. And it all happened like that fast that like now it's my turn to go, and I'm going, and I'm like, should I stop and see if this person meant to go like that? Because that one little detour, what if they just fucking end up in Aurora?
That's really nice of you, yeah.
I didn't. I just drove to work.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, yeah, no, it's nice of you to have the thought, though.
But what's crazy is like, I know you got to have a life, but what are you doing out here? I need to understand more of the blind hustle because
I drive a lot of blind people, actually.
so. And then they're just like, what I don't understand is like, how do they ever fucking know where they're at? I've never seen Braille in my life. How are they living in the same world that we're living in?
How do they learn Braille?
I don't know. Braille would be kind of cool to learn. What I mean,
They're probably
what a-
super into titties after that. Like,
what do you think? Yeah, if blind people can feel stuff hella better, what do you think their favorite thing to feel is?
probably boobs.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
they're like, that's funny.
They love boobs, I bet. Because
Yeah.
it's a little bit of Braille and, like,
a little bit of Braille.
yeah.
It's short and to the points.
Yeah.
Like a sentence.
Yeah.
Wow. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what that means in Braille. Just one.
One dot.
Yeah.
I know. You know, I
Is
was
that
also,
hello?
Maybe, yeah. Hello, hello. um, you know, I also was thinking about sign language, right? Sign language and then gangs. So it's amazing that gang members, I think all gang members should mandatory teach sign language.
Yeah.
ASL. You know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, listen, if I was a judge, I'd say, you're a gang member. And because they can talk in like, blah, 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 blah. Like just, hey, you know, they're doing sign language.
They're already doing it.
Yes. So I would then make them, for community service, teach ASL to others. And they don't got to teach them all the gang shit. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know, you're going to use your powers for good. You're going to start teaching people how to fucking speak ASL, which I mean, I would love to learn. I think that's going to be one of the only ways we can freely communicate in the future.
I feel like they would be better at like interpreting at rap concerts rather than like middle-aged old white ladies.
That's true.
You know,
add them to the mix. Yeah,
like that's way more natural for them to be at those rap concerts.
They probably already know some of the words.
Yeah, they know the words. They're like what's that song? RNNENEE. Do you know what that mean, man? RNNENEE.
What is that song? Is it Independent by Boozy?
Yeah.
Oh. INDEPENT.
I just didn't know how to spell it.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you were spelling another one, and I go, there could be another one.
I forgot that. That's the Wipe Me Down, right? No, that's different.
No, I think that's Lil Wayne in Stand Me Up, Wipe Me Down. Bullshit is back in town with the crown and his back around. Lil Wayne's got a great verse on that song. What is it?
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different song just where he says, wipe me down. He's 500 degrees, I need a plan. Woo, wipe me down. Bullshit is back around with the hand in the back and the sack and down.
I'm going to check that out. I don't know that one.
It's Lil Wayne and somebody else.
Wait. Be still. Look how cute he looks right now.
I can't see him. All I see is his ugly top of his head.
He looks so cute. He looks like a little angel.
Kitty ears are adorable. He's a very sweet boy, I'm telling you. He was put into my life at a good time. And we've been rocking it out. And I often wonder, like, which has been his favorite house to live in.
Probably the first one.
We've lived in like 5 different spots.
I think the first one for sure.
The first one was like the ghetto.
Pecos. I just love that. Dude, I lived in a shitty place at the exact same time. You saw my place, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Did you see that place?
Yeah, over on like Washington or something.
Yeah, dude. That place, dude.
Hilarious.
There's
Why didn't you stay there?
Oh, there's consistent dirty needles in my parking lot.
Well, duh. So who cares? What else? What up,
It just smelled like cigarettes. I didn't like living there.
Can I hold your hand? Weirdo.
So
I feel like I had something that I wanted to bring up. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's what has it? It's been like 3 months. Has it been that long?
I don't know.
Well, we took a little bit of a hiatus.
A hiatus
because I had some butt issues. So
yep, killing them.
Yeah.
Butt issues. And they got fixed.
I mean, so I quit vaping, and
you just vaped on camera in front of all these people.
So I quit vaping.
Oh. I did not kill her.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I had sexual relations with that woman.
I did not pull the fire alarm. And you're
Butt's feeling good.
okay. That's
Better,
good.
I should say.
Let's see if I can get some butt problems.
Yeah, actually, can I hit that one more time?
No, you're in recovery.
Dude, you know what? You're the second person to tell me that.
You're in recovery.
I was drinking on the golf course, and all I wanted was just one hit of my friend's vape. And he's like, "No, dude, I'm not gonna." But he didn't give a fuck. He was
What a
just
hero.
doing a bit.
What a hero.
Oh, God, he finally let me hit it.
He's a real hero.
Fuck you. No.
There ain't nothing like.
We don't need it, right, bro? Yeah.
Oh, there ain't nothing like wanting to hit someone's vapor that it's such a need and a desire, and then you see vapes are just passed around like little sluts.
Oh yeah.
Like at a workstation, I'm like, man, COVID's coming back.
Oh yeah.
Cause everybody trying to taste what that strawberry banana vape be like.
Oh yeah.
It's awful. It's ridiculous.
We learned nothing.
Nothing. You know,
Dude, that's a great invention, a mask with a built-in vape in the mask.
that well, you can't. Every breath can't be a vape. Is it? Is it like a?
Why not?
Darth Vader.
Bane. Bane's just off the perk 30s, dude. Isn't that crazy to think about?
You know what they should? Here's a $1 billion idea. I got it.
Okay.
$1 billion idea. Well, I don't want to say the name of the company because I don't want them to take the idea. But
Well, maybe you shouldn't say the idea then.
should I hold
Like,
it?
if
I
it's
do
a
think
$1 billion
it's a good,
idea,
it could
why
be
are you
trillion.
like?
It could be trillion.
I mean, I guess I could not.
it has to do with vapes and continuing vapes and getting everyone to vape. Kids, your grandma, your grandpa. It's gonna make vapes.
What about
great.
dead people?
No, because you can't. You're dead.
Ah.
Silly. This is just for the living. But okay, I want to tell you, I just can't hold it in.
All right.
Oxygen vapes.
Yeah.
You could put oxygen in the vape. You could put. Listen to this breakdown. 75% oxygen, 10% blue raspberry, 5%. Wait, what am I at? I got a couple more. I would put a.
Just list them out.
Okay. 10% antihistamine, 10% albuterol, and 5% menthol, 2% eucalyptus, 0.5% aloe vera.
2% a fart from your favorite celebrity.
That's disgusting. But it's a health vape. Not for vitamins, not for food, but it's one for your lungs. So it's got a little bit of an inhaler in there, like a rescue inhaler, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's a vape. And then you can hit it as much as you want.
Okay, but what's going to cause the smoke?
Well, I don't know. What causes the smoke now? I don't know how vapes work. I'm just saying put it in it.
I don't know.
Are the vapes doing any damage yet? How long have we been vaping? Do we have 30-year studies yet?
I mean, considering that every doctor I asked about my butt problems, I told them I was vaping, and I asked them, I'm like, should I stop vaping? Like, is that what's causing me issues?
Yeah,
they all told me. So we don't know anything about vaping.
Yeah, but wouldn't the doctors have to say that to you? Because that's just like they're part of Big Pharma.
Is vaping big pharma?
No, it's not. That's why they're pushing Big Pharma's objective. They're like, I'm a doctor. I can't tell you to vape. That's insane.
No, but they should have told me to stop vaping.
Did they?
No.
They just said that. Well, no, I thought you just said that.
I would ask them, I'm like, should I stop vaping? Like, I feel like, is it like causing my butt issues? They're like, you should stop vaping, but there's no
Correlation
with
then
your butt
why
issues.
do you think that that's what changed your butt?
Because that's the only thing I changed.
Is it? What's your Chipotle consumption like? Same, less, more?
Say.
Okay, Because it could be Chipotle. It could be the one ingredient you get your body's allergic to.
Then why did my butt get so much better when I quit
Cilantro.
vaping?
Well, when'd you quit vaping and how long has it been better? Do they line up like you quit vaping 3 days later your butt stopped?
I quit vaping the first week of April.
And and your butt got better when? About a week after you started? I don't know, bro. You sure you didn't do anything else like change your sleeping habits or workout routine?
I haven't changed anything
Are you drinking more water? No more vitamin intake than that? Like, you brush your teeth with that stuff?
Yeah.
What is it called?
No bullshit toothpaste.
Yeah, we'll review it on the next one. I'll review it.
No BS. Yeah, I mean,
It comes in a
we
little
do a separate video. I don't know, but
pill that you chew.
yeah,
It
it's
was
like a
nice.
mint. Yeah, it's good.
I've never administered toothpaste that way, and I liked it a lot because usually I'd have to wet the brush, put the toothpaste on, wet the toothpaste, put it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's an easier process.
It is. I was wondering, I was like, do I need to add water to this? And then all of a sudden, foam.
I mean, I would like wet your toothbrush still.
Well, I'm not an animal. I didn't dry dock it.
Yeah, I thought that's what you just said.
Disgusting. No,
That's what you just said.
well, what I'm saving is I'm saving the step of putting the toothpaste on and then re-wetting it.
Oh yeah, I definitely
I
do that.
still got to wet a toothbrush before
Dude,
it goes in.
some people just put the toothpaste on dry and
I
then
know.
wet it.
Those
That's
people
weird.
are
That's
disgusting.
psycho.
Whoa. Putting it on dry and wetting it, I guess, is a little weird, but it still gets a little wet. The people that just put it on dry and then go right in,
They deserve.
those people are fucking crazy.
But even if you don't wet it beforehand, I still think that's a little psycho.
I do too.
I don't know why.
I agree. I've always felt that way.
I don't know why.
Here's another unpopular take. I like to leave the water on while I brush my teeth.
Oh, dude, I love to leave my water on like all day when I'm working.
That used to be like such a thing. Like, remember your parents, would they tell you that? Hey, if you're going to brush your teeth, shut that fucking water off until you're ready to rinse out your mouth. I was told that, but maybe it was my household.
No, I was never told that, but I could see. I think my friends were told that though.
Yeah? You had a free water running household, eh?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What were my parents weren't really strict. The only thing my parents were strict on was smoking weed.
They didn't want you smoking weed, and you didn't smoke weed until you were an adult, right?
I tried it a couple times.
But yeah, that's
in
good.
high school.
I wonder if smoking weed before 25 was a bad idea, because I did smoke a significant amount,
But like, what do you think it did to you?
you know, I think it made me lazier and put on a lot of weight. I think the worst ailments from smoking weed for me is
The munchies.
is some laziness and munchies, and
You get lazy when you smoke weed?
I think I do. Yeah, I think that unless it's the first initial smoke of the day, the first smoke of the day, I'm ready to rock. But
Interesting.
anything after that, I feel like it's leading me pretty quickly to. I don't get a lot of energy from smoking unless it is that first smoke of the day for some reason. The best high is the one after waking up.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I love I don't like if I smoke weed in the morning, it is nice, but it's way better if I smoke weed with coffee. Cause then the coffee wakes me up, and then I feel like I need that stimulant from caffeine.
I to be honest, I like to wake up and not smoke at all, and I like to kind of naturally wake up, and then once I'm awake, smoke.
Yeah, I do that.
I usually don't think about smoking until
like an hour.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I feel like I could stop smoking, but I don't really want to. But maybe I should. But could I try it?
I mean,
That's
take
the
it from
thing.
someone who just
You
quit.
did like 6 months, right?
Yeah, I don't think
What do
it's
you-
worth it.
Oh, okay. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, dude,
Here's
I love it.
where I need some more regulation on it. I just need to not smoke before I perform, because what I'm trying to do on a daily is work on comedic material. So when I smoke before I go practice, it's not doing me any favors. It's kind of fucking me up.
Yeah, dude, I realized I can't smoke and go on stage.
Sometimes if it's a show, I relax more at a show.
Okay,
and
but
I'm
that's
able
different
to.
because you know your material,
Yeah.
and if you're trying material out,
Oh, it's just
it's
no
different.
word.
It's a completely different animal.
I've been trying some new material. I had some really good sets last week. I had a fun set on Wednesday and a very fun set on Thursday at the Improv. And that one on Thursday at the Improv, I needed. You know what I mean? When you're
Yeah.
like, you're
Getting
on
beat
the
up.
roller coaster of it, and
Mhm.
you're like, this is retarded. Because I can't say that.
I already said it. It's okay.
Um,
Why can't we say that?
well, I don't know. Here's the thing: is I don't know why it's offending people, but the mere fact that it is offending people, and I'm too
Sensitive.
No, I'm just too like. I don't want to go learn why it's bothering people. It's just better that I keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Like I really ain't trying to offend nobody, but I also ain't trying to hear the plight of why you think the word retard is bad. I'm not gonna. I get it. I don't.
mean, I just I feel like the N word is bad because there's legitimate history there where they were a certain group of people were black people were persecuted.
Yeah.
And
Here-
that word surrounds that
The
time period.
connotation of it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is like I would never say the N word. This sounds bad because I was gonna say the N word to a black person. Like when I'm around black people, I'm like, of course, there's no way I would say it, but I also don't say it in my regular life. Now, if you put that scenario with like a retarded person, here's the thing: no, I also wouldn't say retard to a retarded person because I'm
they're
not
stronger
a
than
fucking
you.
no, I'm not a fucking idiot. But or I'm not just like I'm not trying to be disrespectful like that, because when I say retard, that's not what I'm saying. But you can't get away with that for black people because when you say it, that's what you're fucking saying.
Okay,
It
what
doesn't
about the
have,
F
like-
word? I don't even know if I can think of faggot.
With a PH,
Yeah.
like from the 90s.
yeah.
That's another one where I'm just better off not saying it, but I also don't think I've ever used it on a gay person. So it's like, my track record's clean. I've never
May-
used
Maybe they
never have
turned out
used
to
a-
be gay, but they weren't gay.
Yeah. Who knows when we were 7? People got to remember like the time that I used these words growing up, it stopped probably like early 2000s, and it was late 90s to and my influences were older kids. My brother was 5 years older than me, so all his friends, like, I knew every bad word when I was still 5 years younger. 5 years before I should have been saying that shit, I was probably saying that shit. And fuck it, it's just the white trash way that I grew up. But what's crazy is like, I understand. Like I said, I would never say it to a black person. I would never say retard to a retarded person. I would never say beaner to a Mexican, even though that one's kind of fun to say. But that's the thing is like, I never look at these people and I'm like, that's not what comes to mind. You know what I mean? If I'm fucking, if I want to cause you pain and distress, that still isn't what comes to mind.
You know what's crazy? Did you see the bit recently? Did you see what Drewski did?
No, but that guy kind of cracks me up sometimes.
Dude, he went whiteface.
Oh, okay. See, I love that too. I think, yeah, fuck with the white race more, right?
Yeah.
People aren't gonna back him up. Nobody cares.
Yeah, I feel
Pick
like
on white people
I
more.
feel like
Fuck it. Who cares?
the white race fan base is like the Los Angeles Chargers. Like it's just not existent.
That might be a good one, but
You just don't get it. You know,
I'm not
it's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah.
I'm not a tennis guy.
Meanwhile, LA fans are like,
this motherfucker.
no, they have no fans.
So wait, could help me understand? Is it like Raiders fans in Las Vegas or Raiders fans in Oakland? Or no,
similar. It's similar
because Raiders fans are never going to stop being Raiders fans.
Well, Raiders fans, like Vegas was just the perfect spot for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Where it's like bro, like Raiders fans are everywhere for one.
True.
Especially like on the West Coast, they're everywhere.
Sure.
So like you could put the Raiders in Denver and they'd still have a huge fan base in Denver.
Yeah.
So
they do. They're like the second
worked.
team.
Yeah, that worked. But the San Diego Chargers moved to LA. San Diego didn't care about football in the first place.
Oh. Okay.
But some of them did. And the ones who did, you basically said, fuck you. And so now they don't really have any fans.
So, yeah, because LA, they're just not football people.
Well, LA got two teams in the same year, I think.
What is the other one?
The LA Rams and the LA Chargers.
Oh.
And so the Rams came from St. Louis. St. Louis has always been a shitty team, so
sure.
Their fans are basically in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And now maybe there's two in LA.
And it's just a small group of fans anyways.
Yeah.
So St. Louis,
the Rams don't have a big crowd and the Chargers don't have a big crowd.
And they were just a cheap team to buy? What's the purchasing of two teams do?
San Diego, I don't know. I mean, LA's a huge market. I think that was the whole thing.
They're just trying to capture it any way they can.
They're trying to make more money, yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm sure it increases the valuation of the team to be an LA market because over time they're going to have a big fan base.
Yeah.
But it's going to probably take like 100 years.
Why did the Raiders fan base get so big? Is it just because they got assigned to like
they
Mexicans?
They got sick jerseys. They were good.
You think it was the color scheme?
I think that's part of it, yeah.
It is make for a cool jersey.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards.
Yeah.
The Raiders suck. That one's for my buddy Pat.
Well,
Pablo.
Yeah, dude, there are a lot of Mexican Raiders fans too.
That's what I'm saying. I think they got assigned to the culture.
Well, it's either if you're Mexican, you're either a Raiders fan or a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean,
makes sense. You're totally right. Yeah. You're totally right. And that's the thing. Once you get the blessing from like a race of people, who's a real Raiders fan? You know, you could go. It's like 9 out of 10. It's like the people that wear Sublime shirts they bought at Kohl's.
Yeah.
It's
That's a Raiders fan too. Yeah, I guess. Sean Jenkins was a Raiders fan.
Really?
Yeah. Or maybe not. I don't know.
He could have been. Who knows?
I thought you were friends with him, right? Growing up?
Yeah. Love Sean Jenkins.
Yeah. He was a good dude.
I hope he's well. What is he up to nowadays? The last time I seen or heard anything about Sean Jenkins, he was teaching like a elementary school or something like that.
Oh, I can see him doing that. That's great.
He was like a class guy or something. Yeah. That was forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Jenkins was cool.
Yeah.
He one time in elementary school, we were doing like a silent reading time, and he farted, and we were all on like that hard floor of like story time, and I just remember it like everyone felt it, and it was the funniest. It got such a big laugh. That's what I remember from school is all the big laughs. Do you remember like the big ones? I remember Rocky Brooks. You know him?
Legacy?
Yeah, we were doing no. Elementary school.
I was gonna say
Oh yeah.
we went to school with a Rocky.
Oh, Rocky Brooks is the greatest. I love that dude.
He's the main character.
He's my tattoo artist.
Ah.
And just like a good friend. He's really good people. I've known him fucking forever.
He's more than one person?
Yeah. In fact, everybody go follow I Draw Cartoons.
Oh, that's a good username.
On Instagram and get some fucking ink done by this guy. He's one of the greatest ever to do it. So go support him. Anyways, he one time, classic joke, teachers were doing a vocal spelling thing. She goes, what's the word? Give me a word.
Teacher.
She goes, she goes, the word is teacher. And he goes, how do you spell that?
That's good.
Killed.
Yeah, that's good.
It killed the teacher. It killed all the fucking students. And I was like, that is the cleanest joke ever.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, big laughs.
I have a joke like that when I'm Ubering. Like, I'll pick up some people from the bars, and it's like some girls, they get in the car, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so drunk right now. And I'm like, me too.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you, have you ever Ubered in a mask?
No, just sunglasses.
We got to get you a Bane mask just one of these times.
Okay, let's go back to Bane. So Bane was constantly on painkillers, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Because he was in a lot of... Bane was in pain.
Bane, I'm in pain.
I'm in pain. I need my perk 30s.
I can't do Bane. Where's my Bane
Yes,
voice?
you can.
I was born in the dark.
I was born in the pussy.
They'll be expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
I
was born in the hairy pussy.
I'm constipated.
I was born with hairy pussy hair in my mouth.
Who is his boss?
Bane.
Joker?
No.
Ra's
Ra's
al
al
Ghul?
Ghul.
Oh, yeah.
You fool.
Yeah. Raz, we need to stop at the King Supers, Raz. Al Ghul.
I'm in pain.
Yeah.
I need Advil.
That's so funny.
I'm out of perk 30s.
You hear him fucking like in the back of the I don't know where's Ra's al Ghul at, like a hut in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, where are my bare back and body?
Bare back.
Yeah, those are the good ones. No, it's bare aspirin, but it's back and body. Where are my bare? They're like, it's in there next to the Tylenol. This is just regular bear. I need my bare back and body. I can't do his voice.
He's like,
pull this shit out of my ass. I'm so constipated from these perk 30s. Go to the store and get me some aluminum foil, Harley Quinn.
I need an enema.
Joker's like, first time doing opium, pussy. He's like squirting it with his flower.
I'm gonna break your fucking back, Joker.
Then I'll need painkillers. Yeah.
Hell roommates. What is this, a reality TV show of the villains?
That's funny. It's like Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of a rough one.
Whoa, that's a good idea, kind of.
What, have a villain Teen Titans?
Yeah.
That would be
Scarecrow.
Cool. Ooh, I always thought Scarecrow sucked. Yeah. Clayface.
He could clean up.
Like the Clay guy. Who's that guy? Clayface?
Yeah, Clayface. Yeah.
Clayface. Always just making a mess.
Two-Face.
Two-Face would be a great one.
He's the leader.
That's Harvey Dent.
Or is he the leader? Would he be the
Riddler?
leader? Penguin.
Penguin's a hilarious roommate.
He's got like the
Yeah.
nightcap on. Will you guys keep it down? That's still Bane. but-
They're ordering anchovies on pizza. God damn it, Penguin!
Mhm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
else Penguin would do. He seems just like the gross one. They're like, Penguin, pick up your cum rags.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying
Your
to see
cum
this shit,
socks.
Oswald.
Those cum socks.
Then one of them starts dating Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Bitch moves in with like 45 plants.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
and that would be a cool one. Did you watch the Harley Quinn cartoon? I mean, it was pretty.
It was good.
Yeah, very good on HBO. They took cartoon into a great level. It's honestly what I would expect for like a Harley Quinn chaotic crazy ass cartoon. They're cussing. There's a fucking plant is it's not Terry Crews, it's JB Smoove, and the voices on it are hilarious, and it's a pretty good show. Bane's there's a lot of comedic shit with Bane.
What is Harley Quinn called Joker again?
Mr. J.
Mr. J. Yeah.
It was Harley Quinn a Jewish chick?
Could be.
Quinzel?
Could be. Well, Margot Robbie's not. Or she
like
might be actually
Do
Jewish.
do like a Jewish Harley
Mr.
Quinn. Like, what would a Jewish lady complain about to Joker? The bagels aren't soft, Mr. J. You're spending too much money, Mr. J.
Mr. J, you're spending too much money on your water flowers and your
Your
knickknacks.
lapel. What is this? Grenades that are duckies.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who is I don't know, man. I don't know. I love comic books, so
Wait, why is Bane in so much pain? He just never got the surgeries.
Yeah,
The
I don't know.
healthcare system failed him.
yeah, I swear I can't remember what they did to that guy. my DC knowledge is pretty whack.
I mean, DC kind of sucks.
I thought so growing up, and then you realize that you got to go to DC for the cartoons because they nailed the cartoon movies.
They do.
And then,
I actually think the new Superman looks good.
oh, dude, I haven't seen a movie. You know what COVID killed for me? Movies. I haven't gone to the movies and seen like a new movie.
The new
So
Captain
long.
America was awful.
Oh yeah. There was a new one. Yeah. It's with the what's his name?
Clarence.
Isn't it Falcon plays him now?
Clarence. It's Clarence.
That sounds made up.
And his parents have a real nice marriage.
Is that an Eminem song?
So you haven't seen 8 Mile.
No, but
Yeah,
it sounded like Eminem.
so- Anthony Mackie is the guy that plays the Falcon. He was in 8 Mile. He's like the last rapper to be dissed by Eminem.
MGK. Oh,
No.
in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie.
How do you feel about MGK's new stuff? Everyone's clowning him.
I don't know. I don't really.
He switched genres after that Eminem beef.
Yeah.
Remember when Lil Wayne tried to tour with Blink-182?
Eminem. Yeah, how did that go?
Not well. I think it lasted 3 stops.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Blink-182 fans were not for it.
Huh.
I wasn't a Lil Wayne fan. I like Lil Wayne a little bit now, a couple songs, but I didn't like him when he was real hot.
Oh, dude, Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time, I think.
I think I missed out on the times where I used to get like jealous. It was really jealousy, but I get mad at the stoner kids in high school that were just like, oh, fucking the Carter just dropped, and we're just smoking blunts and playing it start to finish. But
you
those
real
are probably some badass times. So I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
like it's one of those things where like you want to hate on it, but then you like listen, you're like, okay.
You're like, those guys are having a good time.
One of the best Lil Wayne bars is have you heard "Sky's the Limit"?
No.
You have. I know you have.
Push
but
it
you-
to the limit.
Yep, that's it. He has a line. He's like, they tell me not to get high. I should try and make a living. I tell them I'm a hustler and I'd rather make a killing.
That's like the greatest line.
I love that line.
What do they tell me?
They tell me not to get high. I should try to make a living. I tell them I'm a hustler and I'd rather make a killing.
Oh, living and killing was the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Bro.
What do you think, Adi?
He's like weak.
He's like, wrap it up. Where are we at? What do you think?
We can wrap it up. Wrap it up. Lay down, kitty. Let's see.
I think, I wrote stuff down and I forgot.
Yeah, we're at an hour, so
Wow.
yeah. Wrap it up.
Comic timing. Well, let's put a little button on it.
Okay.
Put a button on it so don't, we were going to be a little more organized when we came back. We were going to have notes. We could do the call-in thing. Rick Bryan wants to call in.
Should we do our prank call real quick?
Can you star 6-7 that?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm down.
Well, but my phone's there though.
Oh,
so we need
yeah.
another way to record.
We'll have to get Pablo in the mix.
Do you don't have another phone?
No. Why would I have two phones?
Well, we
like
could
Kevin
record-
Gates?
No, well, oh yeah, we could record on your webcam over there and do it.
What is the webcam going to record into? What program?
OBS.
Thanks for the ass and the face there, bud.
We don't have to.
Let's do it next time.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
hilarious. Actually, let's ask the morality of it. Take a poll. And if enough people say yeah, we'll do it next time. So let them know what we're planning.
All right. So next time, if you guys think it's okay, we're gonna a while back we prank called two Chinese food restaurants and put them the phones together and they basically just talked back and forth for a few minutes. So we want to do that same concept with the suicide hotline.
If that seems like it's fair play to you, let us know in the comments and we'll do it.
My concern is maybe they're understaffed and we're taking away valuable manpower. I don't know.
Here's the thing. If its morality is bad, we'll just volunteer an hour of our time to the suicide hotline, and then we'll only take 2 minutes of it.
We'd be so good at it.
2 minutes of it. I'll sit there and talk to somebody, and it's better if you don't know them because then you can't do nothing for them.
Well, so what I would do is if someone called the suicide hotline, I would just figure out something good about their life and focus on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you do.
I'd be like, what if I don't know.
How big's your dick?
Well.
Okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I want to. I want to know what script they give you at the suicide hotline to talk somebody off of it. Because are you just supposed to call when it's at the point of gun in mouth? Or are you calling because you're I don't know, 6 months from now, this could be bad? What do you think?
I don't know. I think maybe a little bit of both, but let's say we're really bad at it. It's hi, hi, thanks for calling. My name is first name.
Oh, they're just are you reading from a script?
Oh, hold on one second.
Assurance.
Hold on 1 second. No.
Actually, let me transfer you to somebody else.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh shit! I didn't transfer you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're still on the line. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
And the guy who calls like, hey, maybe I'm not as bad. I can't even talk. He's like, maybe I'm not as bad of a fuck as this guy.
hilarious. Audie, what would you say if you ran a suicide hotline? You got to
He's
put
like,
a
"Please,
sound clip
please,
in
no
there.
problem."
Kill yourself.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Can't save them all, but
All right. Oh God, my butt. Oh God, that hurt.
I know this is a cushiony pad, but well, until next time, we'll see you. We're gonna do our thing. This is Audie's taking back over. He's got the studio for the next hour.
Yeah, yours. All right, GG's.
GG's. We'll see you next time. Follow.